Good morning, everyone. My name is Zaim Ugljic. I'm a PhD candidate at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, working under the direction of Dr. Rodrigo Verli. Today, we are here at Arlington Research Station in Arlington, Wisconsin, where we're going to talk about targeted herbicide application technologies. OneSmart Spray is a joint venture between Bosch and BASF. These machines have a camera that are RGB with near-infrared and infrared filter and able to detect weeds 5 millimeters in size. Cameras are separate 1 meter on the machine, and they also have a lighting units that are helping with weed detection in unfavorable weather conditions such as cloudy days. This machine also comes with a dual tank, dual boom system, where the front boom is a broadcast boom and the back boom is targeted boom. And why you think the front boom is a broadcast boom and the back boom is targeted boom? Even if they're only 10 inches apart, that also gives enough time for machine to detect weeds, send information to the computer unit, and activate nozzle needed for the weed detection. Well, let me walk you through what is this machine capable of doing in the field. So let's go to the field. The unique feature that this particular machine has is the ability to activate a single nozzle or 3 nozzles upon weed detection. And if you follow us for some time, you could see the work that we conducted with a single and multiple nozzle activation. If you are at North Central Weed Science Society meeting, please meet me at the poster or come and listen to my talk where I'm going to share some of these results. This technology is capable of doing 4 types of applications: broadcast, green on brown, green on green, and dual tank, dual boom applications. And you probably heard these terms several times, but what they actually mean. Broadcast application is application of the whole area where we spray the whole field. Green on brown application stands for burn down application, where green stands for the weeds emerged and the brown represents soil. This type of application do not require algorithm included in application. Green on green application is application in established crop where the crop lines are used for artificial intelligence algorithm to detect crop rows, and everything between these rows, including weeds and volunteer crop, would be sprayed. And dual tank, dual boom system application, giving us opportunity to simultaneously apply, for example, residual herbicides through the broadcast boom and to have targeted posts through the smart boom. Before I dive in the results, I would just like to disclose why we are using OneSmart Spray technology across the presentation. All my PhD dissertation work was done using OneSmart Spray technology, but this concept can be broadly applied to other targeted herbicide application technologies. What we learned from several years of research that still good agronomic practices are driver for effective weed control. In this study, we had strong pre, standard pre, and no pre programs. Strong pre provided better weed control at the time of post application and provided higher herbicide savings compared to standard pre or no pre. When I say strong pre, what does it mean? Strong pre stands for multiple nodes of action, multiple active ingredients, compared to a standard pre that is usually a single or 2 modes of action. Moving to number of nozzle work, our research showed that multiple nozzle activation provide better spray coverage that correlates to better weed control. But how that affects herbicide savings? Studied this year at different weed pressure, we show that weed pressure is a driver. At high weed pressure, there is a slight difference between 1 and multiple nozzle activation. At intermediate weed pressure, there is a slight advantage of a single nozzle activation compared to 3 nozzle activation in herbicide savings, but that's due not just weed densities, but also weed distribution across the field. And at low weed pressure, we see slightly lower savings with multiple nozzle compared to a single nozzle. And this low weed pressure would be a case of our strong pre-activation. Activating single nozzle maybe would provide higher herbicide savings, but would you risk missing weeds with just slightly less savings? Honestly, I wouldn't. I hope you learned something new today and found this video useful. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Dr. Verli or myself. I would like to give kudos to WiscWeeds and OneSmart Spray team for their endless help and support. Without them, anything of this would be possible. Lastly, I would like to give a special kudos to my cameraman who was endlessly running around me for several days recording this video. Hope to see you all in Michigan. With that, go Badgers!